we are live with Rock and Roll What's Hot though. Man, for God's sake. Let me check the mic. There we go, 95. Ranch buddy, what you doing? About your tummy? Yeah? Zabu teach you that? Oh, we got a new one. Oh, chick fight. What in the range of what? What's up? You doing
What a
plays?
night we expect it to be. We are live at the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside?
Hey, Morbid.
It's time now for our tale of the tape.
How's it going?
Sophie Elish, one of the young guns.
Chick fight, chick fight.
6 inches tall, weighed in at 125 pounds even. She's got a 66.1-inch reach. And she'll be facing Natasha
What,
Jonas,
Rancho, what?
Miss GB, who's 173 centimeters tall with a 67.7-inch reach.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
It's pretty good so far.
Sophie Elish. She's one of
Sophie
the young
Elish.
guns, born in 2001 and fights out of Berlin, Germany.
Here she comes. Fully equipped sports bra. Just gets case good punch in the titties. It's a man, baby.
Miss GB, she fights out
Check
of
out
Liverpool,
Invicta. Yes, I
UK,
did. Yes, looks
and won
interesting.
the WBO junior middleweight title
Put it on
in
my wish
February
list.
of 2022.
I'm so excited for this.
It'll
fight.
alert me
There
if it
is
goes
no
on sale.
nonsense here.
And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer,
There's a pain relief in my
Mr.
shoulder
Jimmy
doing
Lennon Jr.
okay now.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Berlin, Germany, Sophie Elish.
Okay.
Fighting out of the blue corner, from Liverpool, England, here is the 5-time champion at 64 kilograms, a 2-time world title challenger, introducing Natasha Jonas.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment.
All
What
right, chick
a
fight.
venue for this showdown.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
And what I say you must obey. Good luck.
All right, beat each other's senses.
Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. She just misses with that big right hand. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? The was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
It's so hot, it's so heated. There's a roof on here, you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. They both want a knockout, you can tell. And she caught her with a left hook. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
I believe a 5-time championship kicks. My daughter didn't like that I did boxing when she was little. She thought the guy was coming
They
after
don't get complacent. You think
me
this is too easy.
if I won.
If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Here we go, round two.
We hate each other. We're fighting from respect. Well, yeah. I always just think guys boxers just hate each other. Only a few of them hate each other. Duran just hated Leonard.
This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year.
Larry Holmes hated Jerry Cooney.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to.
I remember the Cooney-Holmes fight.
One punch could change everything in this battle.
Took place at Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas. In those days, Caesar's Palace, they would build the stadium in the parking lot, which is probably in the back where the garage is now.
Can't find a home for that jab.
They're so close, so close. How can you?
And it was the first fight I ever saw on pay-per-view. Boxing used to be on free TV a lot. But it was the first fight I saw on home pay-per-view. It was a big build-up. Cooney, like I said, Holmes hated Cooney.
That hook buzzed her.
And back in those days, how you got to fight on pay-per-view, you had a special, you had to go down to the cable company office.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Oh, get that guy out of the way. You go down to the cable company office, and they gave you a decoder that you hooked into the back of the cable
Well,
box.
there was no
What?
doubt about who won that
What are
round.
you looking at me?
Can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter.
Oh, yeah.
The tournament's got a-
Quickly
a
showed her it's
fight
all
record.
above board,
Fighter,
left
get out there and get the
left
job
in
done.
the ring. I only hated one guy, and he thought the who's the next Ali. I showed him ring. Good for you. I hope you laid a world class ass kicking on him. Most of us hate the drama in the ring. Mostly, the stage is not that they didn't have a problem with each other. Or Friday Night Fights on Fox Sports. Yep. They used to have ABC used to have Friday Night Boxing.
Big shot. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here.
Punch her in the vagina.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. What a world championship fight we're seeing, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight.
Tit for, they might want to rethink that tit for tat. There's
They call it
Two
the
female
chin.
fighters.
How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. That power punch hurt her. Perfect counter lands. That punch landed.
Okay.
Your birthday show.
Another scoring shot
It's
there.
always the Vallejo, I'm a miserable Jew.
It's calling to me
Hey, those
again.
punches add up.
Mm-hmm.
It's looking for me again.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
This is to torture me every 30 years or so. Throwing my head and shit.
Am I wrong about what I said? Isn't most of the WWE fake?
I seriously
Yeah,
hope the
about
judges
99% of the
find
WWE
this
is fake.
It's gonna be absolute
You do get once in a while the guys really hit each other, they get pissed off, and they'll beat each other up.
There's the bell for round 4. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. Lands with the right counter. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have
Come
more
on.
endurance?
And we've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Good job blocking that one with your face.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got
Oh.
to find it somehow.
She blocked that punch with her face.
Good counter punch. This is a high-octane battle. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring. How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight, fire with fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
So I've been going back, I've been ooh, blocked that one with my face. I've been going back, I've been watching a lot of old fights lately
No power in
when I
those
had the
punches.
chance.
Despite what the judges
I'm talking old
regard
fights.
to be,
The
there are
Dempsey
no
Carpentier
losers.
fight is actually on YouTube.
I
Not
promise you,
fake,
all
for
three
detriment.
judges here are gonna
There's
give
a
that
difference.
round to you know
Predetermined,
who.
yeah.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Yeah, it's mostly soap opera. Morbid, he says he's an inside fighter. Due to my size, but my reach is longer than average for my height.
There's the bell to start round 5. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
So we don't need that.
Missing with that right hook.
So doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Zabble,
So
zabble.
much for boxing.
What's he
This
got?
is a fist
Huh?
fight.
What's he got?
The bag. I'm trying to shoot the bag.
In the early rounds of a fight,
Robo-dope.
two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
He's looking at you like, what
When
are
you
you,
get
what
in
are
the ring
you?
feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Right punch.
Here's a question. They always talk about the judges. The judges.
So much fire.
Who exactly? I'm not sure who the
WB.
WBC or WBA or whatever has as judges, but who is typically a judge for a fight? Do they get like sports writers? Do they get like some? Is there official like judge? Like is like a boxing association appoints judges? Or is, what is the protocol for that? I said the thing on Discord. The same thing about Ali. Oh, the thing to Ali. Oh, okay.
It's up to you as a fighter, and a cornerman's got to put a
I
fight
did the
back
same
up
thing
on
to
the
the Ali
fight. Get out there and
enthusiasts.
get the
Okay.
job done.
Sometimes people who were supposed to have won yeah, does that occasionally there are guys that just don't want to, like Bob Backlund was a guy he actually did not want to be seen losing.
On to the 6th round.
I mean, he was WWF champion for years. And they were supposed to have him lose and become a bad guy. He says, "No, I don't want to be a bad guy because I do a lot of work with kids and charity. It's not good, you know." So I mean,
And I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
spaceship.
Nice punch. They're both trying for a knockout. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work. I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Depends. Sometimes it's a former cut man.
Let's see what the corner has to
Sometimes
say.
they're
She
sports
needs some
analysts.
sort of
Sometimes former
inspiration, a
trainers.
different
Okay.
game plan
So there's
set.
guys who are knowledgeable about boxing.
The bell sometimes
I've never spoken to a
can be the
judge before. I
sweetest
tried to
sound.
keep them out of the fight as much as possible. Yeah. What can they do? They're popular and they don't play ball. Well, they get their contract canceled. I mean, that's the thing.
There's the bell to start round 7. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here. It's obvious this fighter is gassed out. Why sit in there and throw punches?
Hi. You just like? I thought you said button.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Good counter left hand there.
Buddy, what are you doing?
Just missed with that hook. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. Timing
Oh,
beats
son of a
speed.
bitch.
Speed beats power. That one will count.
What in the range of what?
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up.
This is a brawl.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight.
Change my stance a little bit.
Swing and a miss
Try to
with
get
that left
more
hook.
speed.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round,
Yeah, Montreal Screwjob was Bret Hart being screwed, keeping him title until the next pay-per-view. Vince wanted him to drop the strap to Michaels in Canada, but Bret didn't want that.
What do you want, buddy? What do you want? Who's your buddy? Who's your buddy? Who's your buddy? Who's your good boy?
And there's the bell for round 8. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here.
Try to get more mobile.
In the early rounds of a fight,
Buddy,
you'll
what
see
are you
two
doing?
boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around her.
Trying to go to a more looser style here. Seems to be working.
Beat them on points.
Left hook just missed. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go.
Buddy,
again.
what's up? You hungry again?
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. Caution is being thrown to the wind, and Miss GB is now in trouble. And Miss
Hey,
GB
punch her in the vagina.
down.
You hungry, buddy?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't
Buddy.
stay down. Catch and shoot.
Buddy, come on.
Nice counter shot with the right hand. Right punch. It looks like she's going to survive the round.
Yeah,
but
buddy,
just
yeah.
barely.
Just a moment. The range is bothering me. He wants food. Hold on a second. All right, buddy. All right, hold on. The ranger wants to be fed. Come on, come on. You hungry? You're eating. You got food. But I want more food. But I want more food. Here you go. All right, here we go. Back at it.
Momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be
What is
tight
not
after
scripted
the
entertainment
knockdown.
seems like it's all
Make or
scripted
break
at least
your
now.
fight.
Yeah. Feed me, who man?
There's the bell to start round 9. She got dropped in the last round. Let's see how she does here.
Whoop.
Counter punching. correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast, exciting, fast.
Natasha Jonas on wobbly legs. Heavy shots and Jonas can't take anymore.
Agent Hunt, chunk. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
And the capacity crowd goes wild. Fem Shaggy gets the job done. Arturo Gatti versus Garcia. Oh yeah. Versus Ryan Garcia. Oh, who's Frank Bruno? Frank Bruno was a big boy. Jesus. Oh my God. Frank Bruno was massive. Holy crap. What do you think? We do the let's do the Arturo Gatti one. Fem Shaggy gets the job done. That's right. That's right. Fem Shaggy get the job done.
I'm Todd Grisham, and not a bad day for a fight. We're live at Falcor Bay. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Todd, it's going to be an amazing night as per usual. Everybody's going to benefit.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Arturo Thunder Gatti, 5 foot 8 inches tall, 147 pounds. And he'll be facing King Ryan Garcia. He's 178 centimeters tall with 178 centimeter reach.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
I remember there was a guy in the 70s. He was named James Scott. He was in prison. They used to actually bring boxers in to fight him. And he used to fight in the yard, surrounded by all the other prisoners. He was like doing time for like armed robbery or whatever it was. I forgot what it was.
King Ryan Garcia. They also call him Flash. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California. Some of the fastest hands in all of boxing.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
And now it's time for the official introductions. And for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, the Blood and Guts Warrior, the Hall of Famer from Jersey City, New Jersey, a super lightweight champion of the world, Arturo Thunder Gatti. Fighting out of the blue corner,
Morbid, what was your nickname when you were fighting?
California, here is the exciting boxing
Was it Morbid Fury? It was
sensation,
the Morbid Fury.
King Ryan
The Morbid Fury.
Garcia.
How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
I've been out in Vegas when fights like this have happened, and when the sun's beating down on you, you get out there and you're fighting outside.
Prison yard fights are interesting, yeah.
These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Left counterpunch the score. Missed into that uppercut.
These guys are faster now.
Not a lot of defense here at all. The counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick. To
The
punch
cannon.
opponent
He was
before
the
he gets his
cannon.
fist back to block.
Morbid, the
Favorite
Cannon
kind of
Fury.
fighters. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Perfect counter shot. Do you believe what we are seeing? Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice score with that left hand. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Counter right. The counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little switch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Due to my size, my power, I have a mean right uppercut. Being an inside fighter.
Keep their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
They called him the Cannon. I remember back in the day when he was fighting, the man was so mean. He pissed himself in the ring rather than face him.
Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. They're both trying for a knockout. And he just misses with that jab. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. The hand speed in these lighter divisions is always so impressive, but if you can sneak in a power shot every once in a while and sit down on a punch, that's where you separate yourself.
This is what you're going to get. You're going to get speed, good footwork. You're going to get punches thrown from head to body. You're going to get a lot of toe-to-toe. When you've got fighters at these weight division, they'll stand there. They don't need a ring. They need a phone box.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This has been a very competitive round between these two. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Right punch.
Mm-hmm.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Yeah, okay. And time. They call him Wet Bandit. I think I saw a movie had a boxer who was Auschwitz. He's got extra food, he shared it with everyone else. I forgot what it was called. Yeah, they called him the Wet Bandit.
There's the bell for round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
There's a counter shot.
I don't know when they're going to start rolling out the career mode and the character creator.
Just as quickly as it slows
I'm hoping
down, it
soon.
goes back up.
Said fall, so it could be any time between now and December.
Oh, and they just got their bell rung. nice exchanges from both men in this round. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there, they want you to stand there, toe to toe with them, and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work. How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight, fire, fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Hopefully soon. It may take longer than expected for him. Yeah. The base commander's son died of tuberculosis, and I believe, as well as the guy who was eventually traded away from the camp. I forgot where they sent him. It is their first game. All this learning experience. I think it is their first game. They're doing a hell of a job. Jesus, with this game. Holy crap, though.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That one lands. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up.
Step back jab.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He missed with that jab. He fails to score with that left hook. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job.
Damn it.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
All right.
Well, this is the time that the trainer
They've
needs to
done
come
well
in
for the
and
first
say
game.
something special.
Gives
This
hope the next
fighter
one to make.
needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think.
Freaking
right,
Garcia is starting to get winded here. His stamina's diminishing.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
We both know who
You want to get there?
power puncher is.
There you
There's
go.
a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Gotti doesn't have a very long reach, though. That's the thing.
This fighter's
getting
certainly not gonna
close.
outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will when they hit.
Yeah,
be a lot
buddy.
harder. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Punch, counter punch. Good one. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters.
Remember, Alexis Arguello was a good fighter.
If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be. Having second thoughts in the ring.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Well, Garcia's hitting a lot of air, but still, I mean, hitting a lot into the drain, staying faster. With Gotti, you got to get in close. Close the distance, jab if needed, step back with a hook and uppercut. Garcia's starting to run out of gas here. I mean,
there's the bell to start round 6. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
so there you go.
Good right hand.
You know, he ducked those two.
Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. He threw the hook, didn't land. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
So there's a couple shots missed.
Fourth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. Good counter right hand again. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. These two were made for each other. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Oh, did a good job blocking it with his face.
They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage, and they carry that into the next round.
So they don't get complacent. You think this is too easy. If they keep this same
Love
kind of
more
pace, they've got this
Andu was, and Nadu was a great fighter. He was a favorite of mine for years.
Here comes round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Yeah, here's a good question. And Ahsoka, the green chick, why she wear goggles?
We wanted action and they are
Why is she always wearing goggles? She's flying a spaceship, not a biplane.
When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That could be the real difference.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink them. You just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little.
Damn it. God, he's getting some good counter punches on him. I'm trying to gas him out though. That's
So much firepower here. punch.
Morbid, did you ever fight a guy who would try to overwhelm you with just strength, with his strength and power? Probably. My guess, probably. And what do you do in those situations? Just hang back and let him tire himself out?
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how
Looking
does this match
at her
get
from
turned around?
behind, green tentacles, yes. Inside fighter myself, I like watching outside fighters more, not for strategy, but generally like those kinds of fighters. Part of her uniform when she was her own when she was she had her own ship in Rebels. Yeah, but she's flying a spaceship though, not a sop with camel. I just think it's kind of funny though. Someone pointed that out. I'm like, yeah, you know, why does she have goggles? I guess they look cool. You know, that's part of it.
And we enter the 8th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
That punch
Oh,
scores.
punch landed good.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Beautiful counter punch. That one will count. How do they use the spider's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown it.
Let's try to go into the more relaxed stance now.
And that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Why are they throwing? Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. And the kid goes down.
Down he goes. Oh, he's flat on his back. I haven't seen that before. Found overwhelming them worked better than hanging back.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Good left
Yeah, well,
hand
sometimes,
overhand.
yeah, you might do the unexpected, yeah. Found overwhelming them worked better than hanging back. I think they expect that more than a full frontal assault. I know I did when I faced an inside fighter like myself.
Brush it up. Get on with the job.
There's the bell to start round 9. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out.
Are we about to see Ryan Garcia? And finally he couldn't take it anymore. And down goes Garcia.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He's getting back up. Add new animations, yeah.
Well, they're back up on their feet,
Okay,
but
let's see if
I'm
I
not
can
sure
go for
why.
3.
Left counter score. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. Big shot, and down goes
He
Garcia.
goes down. He's down. Dropped him like a bad habit.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the
Stop the
biggest
fight.
surprises of the year.
A knockout victory. That is Todd. Did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination.
That's
What
on.
a shot.
That's pretty good. That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. Let's see. Do we dare play one more? Black Shaggy, get the job done. Do we dare do one more? Let's do one more. This one, the Frank Bruno one. Jesus, Frank Bruno's a monster. Holy crap.
I'm Todd Grisham, and there's nothing quite like a CompuBox Academy crowd, and they are vocal here tonight. Alongside me,
Also
Johnny
part of the brain
Nelson.
of those long
It's action,
tentacles.
it's action night.
It's time for our tale
Go ahead,
of the
yeah.
tape. Frank Bruno, 6'3", 225 pounds. He'll square off against Tyson Fury. He stands an imposing 6'9" inches tall with a reach of 85 inches.
There's a mad weight difference here. You know what? You're looking at power, you're looking at speed, you're looking at all these things you've got to take into account. When they land, it's going to feel like a mule's kick.
True Brit, Frank Bruno.
Here's
He
Frank
won the
Bruno.
WBC Heavyweight Championship of the World, fighting out of London, England.
Jeez, he's a beast, huh?
The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury, this multi-time heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Manchester, England. He'll beat you down and then sing to you afterwards.
That is true confidence going with somebody so heavy.
Zabo.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from London, England, a European champion and a heavyweight champion of the world, Frank Bruno. Fighting out of the blue corner from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Tall fighters always win for the body. They start to slump over.
I dream of fights like this. I dream of atmospheres
Boom,
like this,
headshots.
but it could only happen here.
These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. I'd like to see this fighter protect themselves a little better. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Beautiful counter punch.
Fury's coming out and throwing everything he's got.
Hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight.
Who?
Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think you're going to have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill.
Ocean Man.
Now this fight
You
is
mess with the Ocean Man.
that
Yeah, that
notch
is true.
above you.
Especially what the Ocean Man is doing with the Ocean Man can.
More than happy.
I am the Ocean Man.
You don't make fun of it. You
Halfway
don't.
through the round, and there's not a lot
Stop
separating
playing,
these
stop
two.
playing. Okay, now you got game. Remember when you said,
What?
remember when you yelled, and I'm like, you yelled fucking hard.
He fails to score with the
I
first.
am the Ocean Man. Living in the ocean like the Ocean Man can. And Mr. Khan.
Angle.
You don't mock. You don't mock.
Mr. Khan loves me. Okay. Alright.
You don't mock the husband.
Missed him with that uppercut. This round could go either way. 10 seconds.
Especially
to
when
go.
he finds out he's your husband.
It's his idea.
Counter punch will
It
score.
was his idea. Oh, yes, it was.
I
I want to ask you, hey, why would you like to hook up with the Ocean Man?
Here in the next round.
I
The
am.
biggest replacement, I think this is
Yes,
the
it should
reason.
happen.
If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've
Do
got
their
this
reach,
fight.
always close the distance, try to eliminate the jabs, straights, swing, slipping, work well to distance. Yes, kidney shots really bloody hurt. Oh, you know, well. I am the
Here's
man.
the bell for round 2. Coming off that
I love
fantastic
the Ocean
last
Man.
round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Left counter was perfectly timed. Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
You're fighting the counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move.
What are you, Vin Diesel?
This fighter's
I am
completely
the
content to
man.
sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the Ali Muhammad.
He blocks the
Yeah, my
uppercut.
boys owe me some money. Look, I am fighting the ass right here in this video
Nice
game.
exchanges from both men in this round. That punch lands.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
It's the typical big man, little man argument. He's got to be quicker. He's got to move a lot to win this fight.
Plan is to try and change that game plan. Get him angry, get him frustrated, make him deviate away from the plan.
It's the typical big man, little man argument. He's got to be quicker. He's got to move a lot to win this fight. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Oh,
Good counter punching from both these fighters. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
he's the Ocean Man. He's got bigger fish to fry. He is the Ocean Man after all. He broke up the band. Don't you know that? I am the Ocean Man. Now I'm going to break up the band. This isn't the lyrics. I know.
There's the bell for round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down?
I don't think Frank. That was a long time ago. Frank Bruno.
It picks up.
Jesus, Titans and Furies. Holy cow.
Positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch.
Because they're so big, because they can punch, because they've
I think I
got
have to
the
go
weight
back to a
behind them.
looser
They
style.
may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire. Because someone's going to get hurt, and someone's going to win.
Huh.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Oof,
Still waiting
that
for
hurt.
this fighter to show some defensive ability.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a
That
hard
hurt too.
night tonight for the judges.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. Good counter right hand again. He threw the hook, didn't land. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
You need to get instead of a Nugget King versus Burger King matchup.
judges, it's up to you
Battle of
as
the
fighters,
Royals.
and according to
The
the fight
Nugget
bracket
King.
on the front, get out
The
there, get
Nugget
out.
King. I am the Nugget King.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
We got Frank Bruno ahead.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. He can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Once knocked a man out by looking at him.
You both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that? Great counter right hand there. This fight has a real good flow to it. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool. I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be. Having second thoughts in the ring.
Tyson Fury gasses himself out, though. So that's...
Good one. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down as he weathered the storm. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
There we go. Really bad occurrence happened in Texas recently. Teacher was yeah, I read that firing, yeah.
Judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't,
What's next? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I read about that. I mean, really, you're gonna ban Anne Frank. You're gonna fire somebody for reading Anne Frank. Really? Really?
Yeah, next to the round
Things
6.
are starting to heat up now as we
We're
enter the
already
fifth.
up,
Coming off that fantastic
Yeah.
last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
And there's a large segment, well, a significant segment of the United States that's perfectly fine with this. I don't want the wokes being in my teaching my schools. I'm like, really? You're fine with banning Anne Frank, okay?
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
this can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you do like one. That
Who?
creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Tim, no, Tim's just an opportunist.
Left punch.
Were there bald angels? Were there bald angels?
Exchange punches. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be?
Bruno's gassed out.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Oh, yeah, like Larry
Sometimes
David.
when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want, because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there.
He's not old enough to be Billy Joel's illegitimate son. Actually, yeah, he is.
What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way, and they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
This fighter has not shown us much defense at all. Despite what the judges' scorecards read,
Wow.
there are no losers in this one. After what we saw in
I'm
that
tired
last
of the
round,
word
it's gonna be
woke
obvious who
anymore.
has
Like,
the
cringe
advantage.
hours. Yeah, because nobody knows what it means.
You think this is too easy. If they keep
Nobody knows what it
the
means.
same kind of
Capitalize
pace,
when he
they got
drains
this.
himself like that. I'm trying to get. I got to get in close. That's the problem. I got to drop my guard.
We used to work for Union.
sixth round.
Well, nobody-
Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. What is this fighter doing? There's nothing behind these punches. And these shots, even
He's
if they look
fast
negative,
though.
there's no
Tyson
damage.
Fury's fast. You could duck those. You could duck those rights.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have.
He's a
and
big
that
man, but he's
knockout
still
punch,
fast.
They want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got. Oh my goodness. I admire these guys.
Come on.
Good counterpunching for both these athletes. He blocks the right uppercut. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. Not many of the people in the division hit like them. This round could go either way, 10 seconds to go.
All right.
I promise you,
Being
all three
overused
judges
like
here
other
are gonna give
Istafo
that round to
buzzwords.
you
Yeah.
know who.
Almost play anything you don't like. Yep, that's right.
Made it look so easy.
Tyson Fury is out of gas. He's not gonna last much longer. We're at round
Comes
6.
round 7. Coming
Set,
off that
round 7.
Fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
See now,
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Left counter scores. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious.
come on. Come on, baby.
No stamina, no injury, but still throwing punches. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Good left hand.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
What a punch. Right punch. This round could go either way, 10 seconds to go.
Oh man.
After what we saw in that last
Tyson
round,
is showing
it's
big time.
obvious
Is
who
slowing
has
big
the
time.
advantage.
Yep.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter and the corner.
My power is diminishing though.
On that fighter, get out there, get the job done.
Tyson Fury's down on his stamina though. He's gonna. Looks like he's gonna. I could drop him this round.
And we enter the 8th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Tyson Fury Fury just got rocked. And down goes Fury.
Falls on the way. Yeah.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. Lands with the right counter.
Yeah, they need to make the cameraman transparent.
Back and forth they go. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight. There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Watch that jab. That's another scoring shot. Good counter left hand there. Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Good counter punching. Tyson Fury in serious trouble. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Andor and Sabine go to White Castle. Down he goes. They need to move the camera, yeah. Tyson Fury is he is winded, he's tired, here it comes. Gonna drop him like a bad habit.
Couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Frank Bruno's starting to get gassed too.
Perfect counter lands. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in the guess.
Frank Bruno's gassed too.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Slow. Dude, it was in slow motion.
That jab. And a counter left. Good punch. What a shot.
Oh no, Frank Bruno's going down.
It's over. There's no way he's getting up from that.
That's it, he's down? He's dead. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, he's really injured.
So time to go celebrate after another knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night.
That was that just came out of nowhere. It looked like I was in command of that fight, but oh wow. Holy cow. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining me. I'll talk to you. I'll see you next time. It's always fun. Hopefully, we'll have an update to this game. But yeah, you know, if they don't, well, we'll might play something else. I don't know. So anyway, yeah, always fun. So all right. And